Emma Dilemma Show, our first birthday extravaganza!
Yeah!
Officially the 42nd show. I was about to say the 42nd, which is not a word. 42nd show, so not quite 52, but and also not on this day 1 year ago. On this day 1 year ago, plus another week earlier, we streamed for the first time, me and Moses, from our living room with the Emma Dilemma Show during lockdown. And we wanted to do the show last week, but I had to go up to Auckland last minute for a very, very important...
Piss off.
Piss off. So we had to do it this week, but Moses... How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's amazing. I remember we looked back over those shows recently, like the early ones.
We watched the very first one.
When it was just like your laptop mic.
Yeah.
And it was just, the production values have really come a huge, long way.
Huge and long.
Tonight, I want to get some housekeeping out of the way, nice and early. We're at Alex Harmer's studio.
We are.
We're nestled in Rapaki, which is...
beautiful location in
well, we're not nestled in Rapaki, we're on Rapaki
Road, which heads into Rapaki.
No flooding here.
Roughly, in that vicinity. We are in
Kashmir.
We're in Aranui. It's a beautiful space, and first bit of housekeeping, we'll get this out of the way because, oh my gosh, we've got an action-packed show. We have an incredible production support tonight from our good friend Morgan, and so that's really fun.
We do. Morgan has come along and he's set up 4 cameras for us. He's running the stream tonight, so that's why me and Moses are like, what is going on? Because like we're not like pushing buttons and stuff like we usually are. It's all up to Morgan, so God knows what he's going. He might put some porno on the screen. I'm so sorry if he does that. He has issues.
What is porno, Emma? If when
what
you
does it stand
porno?
for? P-O-R-N-O. I'm pretty sure P-O-R-N-O stands for pretty organic recreational nude organization.
That's nice.
On the fly, yo, I am a comedian.
That is nice. And
sounds like a team sport.
It is a team sport.
So something that's different tonight compared to regular streams is the normal format goes, Emma plays 3-4 songs. 3, and
you know the format, bro.
I do a top 5. Tonight we're playing...
I've got my whole band here. We're gonna play some Emma Dilemma tracks. We're gonna play the 4 songs that I have released tonight. Full band.
Wait, what? What do you mean? The whole band's here?
Well, just one extra person. Moses is gonna play guitar as he usually does if you've come down to one of my live shows. He's here on guitar. Our wonderful drummer Matt Andrews is here to play the actual derms. And I brought along my Ableton rig, which is gonna play all the fancy shit that I can't afford to pay people to play for me.
It's a tough time for music these days because you've got to get a band, you've got to get out there and play to people. And in Christchurch, we had big earthquakes about 10 years ago.
Did we?
And so that was it was quite tricky for some people to, venue owners, bands, all the places fell down. So where do you play? What do you do?
Hagley Park. And down by the Avon River.
Hagley Park went.
That's where I would
Hagley
play.
Park went Hardies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they had no power.
Oh.
Well,
I feel like the Ducks Live was like our champion venue after the earthquakes.
True.
Down in Addington there.
it was good, and in fact that's where we met, wasn't it, Emma?
It is where we met.
Down at Ducks Live. That
It
was
is.
a chart fest. I was playing in a band called House of Mountain, and
I was
you
playing
were
in a
playing.
band called Asheye.
Both wonderful Christchurch bands.
Oh, thanks, Brenny. And of
And
course
we,
we've got Brenny here.
Yes, best mate Brenny is here, and it's so cool to have that room shot. This is something I've been dreaming of for a very, very, very long time.
Full
So
cameras,
massive,
booch.
massive thank you to our good friend Morgan of Evil Streams. For those of you that have been following the journey so far, we've had some incredible sponsors that have come on and made these last 42 shows possible. We've had, the likes of Storm Baker, Enter Sandman, obviously Best Mate Brady.
James and Freya Cassidy.
They got us all headphone sends, which is super, super fun. We've had wine from Mount Brown Estate. We've had wine from Pegasus Bay. Pals have come to the party and supported us. We've had free Steinlager. We've given away free meals for the likes of Pizza Republic, Mumbai Wala.
We've given away a moissanite diamond.
A moissanite diamond, a lab-grown diamond.
We've given away jewelry with is it don't make me remember our sponsors.
Mishka will let us know because it was her sister.
BDG Designs, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, where's the volume? She says. Hopefully it's good now.
Question on the chat.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely.
We're good now. So yeah, we've had a lot, and also even Flux local venue. So a lot of our playback, we inherited the old Flux house sound system, which was really a really nice gift. So that means when we finish the show, we get together and we sit down together, and we watch the show back.
We watch it like a bunch of egotistical narcissists.
Yeah,
like, that show was awesome.
Really, we're just trying to finish the piss.
Yeah, we're just trying to finish the drinks. Yeah.
We finish the beers. That's exactly what we do.
And so, yeah, what do we got tonight? Is celebration. We're in a cool location. We've got streaming from Evil Stream / Morgan. We've got a great audience here. We're going to do some full band performance of my songs, and then we've got a very special cover at the end. And Moses, as per usual, has his wonderful top 5 things.
Absolutely, and we're going to do our best to get all of our favourite local fresh face stars in the hot seat.
Woo!
We might hear from Best Mate Brenny. We might hear from Alex Harmer. We're definitely going to hear from Morgan. Right, so on that point, this week is super exciting. What's been going on this week? We've had storms. How about that weather, Emma?
It's been fucking raining, y'all. It's been raining. Thankfully, no floods hit Christchurch Central for us. That's the sound of the rain.
That's the sound of the rain.
Thank you, Alex.
So
I get it.
I have an issue which has been coming up since the earthquakes. Every time there's the slight hint of a natural disaster, I go into like hyper prep mode.
Full survival mode.
So for example, when the fires were coming up and over the hill, when we lived up the hill, I was like to Emma, we're getting out. We got the server.
We packed all of our stuff out of that flat.
Yeah.
Everything. Except the one that when we got to Horsell, to my parents' house, where we were like, refuge, let's go to mum and dad's. We got there and then we like woke up in the morning and all the news was saying the fire had come over the hill and the rest of our flatmates were being evacuated out. So you were ahead of the game. You were right to get us out early. But I was like, I woke up and I was like, the cash. And I'd left like all of our cash savings in our room on the hill. And you had to like emergency recce it back past like all like the police cordons and stuff to be like, we have money up there. We need that money.
And the reason we have money is because I do gigs where it's like a busking format.
Yeah.
And then I take that cash and I declare it and I pay tax on it.
We do, but we just had the cash. It was still in our room. We forgot about it, and that was very stressful.
But that's where the cash comes from, and I'm registered as Milk and Honey Marketing Limited, and I pay all my tax.
You can find that on the internet.
There's no random cash coming from some other random location.
But yes, you are very vigilant in a potential disaster, and so Moses was on tour with Jed Parsons over the weekend. So with Matt. He was up in the Marlborough kind of Tasman region, is that right?
Correct.
And I wake up on Sunday morning and I've got all these messages from Moses like, put all of our stuff upstairs, get all the stuff upstairs, it's going to flood, like, let's see if we can stay with our friends tonight up on the hill and like, let's just sort the shit. And I'm like kind of hungover and like, and Lauren, my little sister, is playing music with us tonight. She was with me. She'd stay the night because we just got stoned and watched RuPaul's Drag Race the night before, and we'd stayed up quite late, allegedly stoned. And disclaimer. And then I just took all of our gear upstairs, which was
unnecessary.
ended up being unnecessary, but what if the flood did hit Christchurch Central?
This is the thing. So I was in
It's better to be safe than sorry, I love you for that.
I was in the
Moses.
tour van, and Matt and Jed were giving me absolute hell, and it wasn't like I was freaking out. I was just like, look, you better.
Definitely freaking out.
Well, ish.
I woke up and I said to Lauren, Moses is doing that thing, he's freaking out, but I'm not going to laugh at him, I'm just going to do what he wants, because you were right with the fires.
I was right with
They
fires.
were evacuated, and the fire never actually reached the house that we were living in, but it could have. But
and
they
civil defence still came through and evacuated them.
Exactly.
So I think of it like this: if you're prepared, the small amount of kind of like.
The worst thing that
voice
can
of
happen
God.
is like if the emergency does happen and you've been laughing at it the whole time, then they're like, "Yo, you got to get the fuck out of your house right now." All you can take is like the things that you can carry, and we didn't have that assurance. We saved everything that we had, and it would have been the same a couple of days ago. Everything that we valued was safe. But now it's just all upstairs in our spare room, and I can't be fucked taking it downstairs again.
So always be prepared.
Moral of the story. I reckon we should play a song.
I reckon we should play a song too.
Matt Andrews, please join
Oh
us.
yeah, oh yeah.
One of my favourite Emma Dilemma drummers. I reckon we won't play all the songs
Why
right
is
away.
there so much reverb?
But I think there's a lot of reverb happening. Is it coming through on the stream?
Just your phones. No, it's
What?
not.
No, it's not. Woo!
Try now.
There we go.
There we go. We're not going to play all of the songs like back to back in a row, but I think that we should play them in order of release of my songs. What do you reckon?
It's just your phones. For
We don't
your
have
own
phones
use.
going.
Oh yeah, sweet.
So don't worry about that.
Woo! So we're gonna play my first song that I released in January. The other thing that I want to say about the live stream is, we did it part because during lockdown it was like, fucking, what else is there to do? Like, let's just start the show. But also, I knew at the time. Obviously, I was a year or so into finishing my music up, and I knew I was going to start releasing music soon. So I knew that it was going to be a good thing for me to practice my music live and see if they worked acoustically and all that kind of thing. So it was kind of to help me ease into and feel comfortable with my performing my music in my career, which is why I wanted to do my release songs tonight. Lots of hand gestures here. Woo! So we're going to play my first single that came out in January, and it is called We Should Give a Shit, and it goes like this.
Okay. I'm going to give you a list now.
Oh yeah.
We lost the MIDI, the MIDI conductor. Maybe it is best on the floor mat.
So you know. So when you know. When somebody's saying bass.
That is my wonderful sound check track that my wonderful front of house engineer Jono set up for me.
All right, here we go.
Also, before we launch back into it, Alex, could I please have some more vocals? Oh, thank you. All right. Take 2. This is We Should Give a Shit. Memory can tell. We could all drink to this and listening. I got mine, you got yours, let's get it done. You got blue, I got a whip, let's get it done. We're getting lit a little bit for everyone. We're going ham till the wheels fall off. Wake up and shake up, we're prettier. Break up to make up and get it in. We're going ham, we're going all out, so fall out if you ain't got the balls for this. A charm.
Go the All Blacks.
Go the All Blacks.
So what's that song about?
What is that song about? That song is about being incredibly hungover and regretting partying and drinking, but then, you know, a couple of days later, you're like, you see a bowl of wine in your fridge, you're like, go on then. I'll have a couple drinks. Couple hours, yeah. Depends on what your plans are for that weekend or that week.
Something I've been learning about substance abuse lately, or just we drink alcohol, we do things to take the edge off, and that's the key point. Like, there's something about the human condition and day-to-day life which is so intense in modern society that we need to
slow and intense or
shift.
so intense?
So intense.
Sorry.
That, like, there's something about just shifting the frame of mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember we had like 3 months off drinking a few years back.
Yes.
And as I got to the last tail of that, I was like, when I start drinking again, I'm going to, maybe I'll just do vodka and soda because it's healthier.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hang on, what am I doing here? Like, I feel great, life's going amazing, I'm fit, feeling strong.
But still you're thinking about
but
when
I'm
you
thinking
can start
about
drinking
when I
again.
start drinking again, what am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
But the point of that was I realised that what it was, it's about that transition. It's about that transition for me. It's like, finish the day's work, you have a pint, and it's about kind of a third in. It's like,
Yeah. The
this-
thing that I
Daily.
the thing that I learned from the thing that I learned from when we took that quite extensive break off drinking was, I feel great not drinking, but what it's really taught me is I still miss partying and drinking, but I need to do it more responsibly.
Anyway.
And that's
yeah.
it.
So but partying's different again, because so the point being is alcohol does something quite specific. It takes our frame of mind and it shifts it, because we induce the ethanol, and it ultimately is a toxin, it's poison, it'll kill you. But there's something that happens at small doses, and that's what I think it is. It's the shift in consciousness which creates a little relief. And then the rest of the time, if you start to develop a dependency or a habit on that, all you're actually doing is prolonging the state. But the whole point is it's about the transition.
Mm.
And that's why I support the use of magic mushrooms, ladies and gentlemen, or at least microdosing. Should we bring up that disclaimer?
Disclaimer.
We'll bring up
the disclaimer.
It's up there, Mo.
I just
It's
want
up
to
there,
say
Mo.
that
It's up there. The views and opinions
expressed on the Emma Dilemma show, those of the authors, and do not necessarily affect the official policy or position of any sponsor, guest, client, family member, affiliated persons. Any content shared on this is opinion only and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organisation, company, individual, or anyone or anything. Show may contain coarse language, nudity, sex scenes, violence, drug use, excessive consumption of alcohol, and insertion of penis in the river Wombat. Where I put my penis in the river Wombat. Down by the river. Where I put my penis in the river Wombat. Down by the river. Where I put my penis in the river Wombat. Yeah. Kia ora.
I can't find the root note. The root note.
It was D because it was about penises.
that song's an important song to me because it's the only song that gets played every week on the stream that's totally owned by me.
You are
Which means I
raking
get
in the royalties.
Sweet APRA royalties.
We actually got paid out for live shows a couple weeks ago. How much was your River Wombat royalty?
I haven't checked.
Oh.
I haven't checked mine.
Because I know that my royalties were like $4.
Oh, there's something wrong. No,
There's
I'm going to
something
have to
wrong
get in
there.
touch
Something's
with
We done 42 streams.
I'm going to have to
I'll
get in
send
touch
an
with Anne
email.
Healy. I'm not sure
10 cents a stream.
I'm not sure he's aware of the reach that we
I'll
have.
send an email through Rebel FM in Australia. That'll get it quicker.
Morgan,
Yeah.
the condensation on the windows is inaccessible. Do you want me to give the shower space in the bathroom?
Should we play another song?
Or
Yeah, let's play another song.
Okay.
I reckon-
Why not?
But also, first,
Hang
I
on.
would like to say hello to some of our regular viewers who are commenting.
We should address some comments.
We got Ben Green, hi Ben. We got Mishka, fuck yeah Mish. Wade Cooper, hey everyone,
Yeah.
hope you're all good. Happy first day of winter. I don't
Is
know, I
it?
don't really like winter.
That's the
Jason,
Don't know.
hi Jason, Mitchell Moore. Jed Armstrong Parsons is watching.
Mm.
Ren Cameron's watching. Alex,
Jesus!
Alex is slipping
Wow.
up. He's coming down to squeegee down the windows.
The perils of live
I
streaming
thought I had this
in a-
open.
in
Oh,
a new
We're
environment.
fucking steaming this shit up.
I've cracked
Aye.
this window. I've cracked this window over here.
Kaylee's here, Freya's here. We got a bunch of people here.
Aww. Well,
Hi,
welcome
Freya.
everybody. I hope that everyone's doing
Kia
good.
ora, happy birthday to you for us.
It's made zero difference, Alex.
I love that Alex is squeegeeing
Like,
down the windows.
Zero difference.
Excuse me, this is very important.
Because usually we have art behind us and we need the art of the city.
Yeah.
But Alex,
Oh.
to be honest, mine and Moses' lights are reflecting, so please don't slip. Oh
The
god!
cables are dangerous.
Tom Kettle says happy anniversary.
Aw,
Cattell.
thanks, Tom.
Kia
Thanks, Tom. Was it Cattell?
Yeah.
Cattell.
Oh shit.
It's Italian.
Cattell.
That's it.
Tommy Cattell.
That's exactly it.
Congratulations, Tom and
Fucking
Amber.
exactly
I
how it
mean,
sounds.
I know congratulations is a little bit past, but your beautiful son,
William.
William, shout out to you and Amber.
So
Yeah.
adorable.
I had the privilege of playing Tom and Amber's wedding.
You
Yes,
did.
you did.
You
You
did.
were their gift. From
I was,
me.
yeah, from Brendan.
That's
It was a
right. You
great time.
paid him
Moses
to
was
play.
the- was
Oh,
the-
I
their
love
wedding
that.
gift.
I love that. Let's play my second song, my second single, and then let's take a break and do your top 5,
Sounds good.
and so on and so forth. This song, New Attraction, was my second song. We released it after we came back on tour, from tour with Villainy. And I loved filming the music video. It's about me meeting myself at a club as a stranger and then falling in love with myself and making out with myself. But shout out to Emily C. Browning, who was my body double for that,
She did
And-
such a good job.
and letting me make out with her chin by accident first.
And for those that haven't seen the video, it was a different character in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like blonde Emma and brunette Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like party Emma.
Corporate
and
Emma and party Emma. Yeah.
And there were two different characters, and they meet in the club.
And then they
yeah.
fall in love.
And
So
they
it's about
clash.
how the hell you gonna love somebody else if you can't
They
love yourself,
clashed.
or whatever RuPaul says.
I saw them.
Oh yeah, he does say that.
He do say that. He don't really say that. So the song's called New Attraction, and it goes like this.
Oh, how does it go?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, is that where it goes though?
I think so.
Oh God. Seems about right.
Go,
Go.
go.
I was thinking that I was done with love and pain. I was having fun. No rules, no boss of my beating heart. Treating myself like a work of art. I seen you dancing over there. Your shit, but it's funny, I don't care. I know we're both feeling ecstasy. Wondering when you come dance up for me. But you're not to sense, baby. But I'm trying to say something happened. It's like we were already married. Crazy, you can get drugs like this for free. I said I would never buy again. Up to my dissatisfaction, I detect a new attraction. My heart is dragging me round again. Don't just sit there taking action. Let's fulfill this new attraction. This new attraction. Satisfaction, I detect a new attraction. My heart is dragging me round again. Don't just sit there taking action. Let's fulfill this new attraction. I said I would never buy again. Up to my dissatisfaction, I detect a new attraction. My heart is dragging me round again. Up to my dissatisfaction, I detect my heart, your heart. What's that?
Woo! I liked it.
Bit of disco for your Tuesday night, right?
I
Oh,
liked
Kaylee says, great song.
That
Freya
sounded
says,
good.
what a year. And Misha says, madness, complete madness. I feel currently attracted to my bed.
Wow.
Love
Bed is very
it.
attractive.
Love it. Bed is
right now.
attractive.
Yeah, it is,
Bed
yeah.
is
Mishka's beard has
attractive.
recently been pumped out
How do you know?
because I saw a photo of it.
How do you know about a beautiful woman's bed?
I just needed to cooperate.
Ah.
No, it's not true. It's just that was really funny.
That was a good gag, Brenny. Good gag.
Well, it's feeling really fun. The vibe is great here in the studio if you're just joining us. I think it's come to that time of night, my favourite time of night, because it's all about me. And
You bastard!
You bastard.
And I believe this is top 5 learnings from live streaming with the Moses. 5 learnings from live streams with the Moses. With the Moses. Top 5 learnings from live streaming with the Moses. With the Moses. Top 5 learnings from live streaming with the Moses. The Moses. Top 5 learnings from live streaming with the Moses. The Moses. Welcome, kia ora. That's right. Top 5 learnings from live streaming. So, I reckon I'm in a position of authority to
This'll be
speak
fucking
with
interesting.
conviction about live streaming and my learnings. Because we've done 42 and this is our first anniversary.
Yeah.
The first learning is flow.
Flow.
So flow state is something everybody should be familiar with, whether you are working at a call center or perhaps in a high, pressure corporate environment,
Petrol station?
maybe in an artistic endeavor.
Yeah.
Flow state is that space we get into where everything is in tune and we're flowing.
Like a cool store.
Yeah, and what I've learnt from live streaming is that you can't force that. You can do your best to create an environment that is conducive to that, but ultimately It's all about flow state. And it's the same for like playing music or making love or all the good stuff.
Lawn mowing.
Making food, mowing the lawns. Absolutely.
Consistency.
So that's my first
The
learning.
first one.
Oh,
Number 2,
Yeah, come on. That's a good one.
consistency.
We need to call it for number 2.
Consistency.
Alex,
Let's
got a
have a
chord.
chord. Consistency. Yeah. People love patterns. We that's a massive part of our evolutionary development. We seek out patterns. We like to put things in structure. In terms of releasing content or creating content, why are you doing this? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as it's consistent and it starts building a pattern, it becomes great for us and the people that are into it. So consistency.
Yeah, nice.
That's
Beautiful.
number 2 learning.
Right.
The third learning from live streaming,
Why did you do a little
and this is specifically about corporate engagement. This is just ask.
Yeah.
Just ask. So whether it's about, we want to have a guest. We'd love to have a guest on the show this week.
Yeah.
Imagine if we could have some amazing local musician.
Just ask them.
Just ask. Just ask.
Just ask them.
Imagine if somebody gave us like a couple $100 so that we could pay for our drinks. Just ask.
I was about to be like,
we
what
need-
if we needed $3 bajillion?
Yeah. What
Just
if we needed more headphones? Just ask.
Yep.
Um,
It's a big lesson.
and it's surprising what you can do when you
Just ask.
just ask.
Just
No.
ask. So what do we need?
Just
Amen.
ask.
Amen.
Can I please have $1 million? No, I don't.
Yes, you may. Oh.
But this is the thing too. Like when you get specific about what you're asking for. So if you've got an idea that you're trying to get off the ground, and you have this abstract, I just need something. Like you got to get specific.
Yeah.
And then when you know exactly what you
specific.
need,
Need
You
to have it on
ask.
the head.
Gotta get Pacific about it, guys.
someone said that to me. Down up
In all
north.
seriousness.
Yeah, I think I went into a dairy and I asked for something, and
Would
she
you
was
like
like,
Pacifically the mango?
"Is it a Pacific?" Yeah, it was. It was amazing.
I love that.
Just ask. Number 4.
Yeah, that's what
Number
else is.
4
You're like, what colour
out
is
of
it?
my top 5 learnings
Oh,
Number
shit.
4.
from live stream. Here it is.
Major chord, minor chord.
Lit. So you know when people talk about getting lit? Getting lit?
Liddy in the city.
I don't know. This lit sounds kind of ominous and weird.
Getting lit. Lit.
Getting litty in the city,
There's
bitch.
within popular culture, there's a misconception that getting lit means getting mega or getting out of your mind. It's not.
No.
Whakapapa's back to old jazz players in the
In
kind
America.
of in America.
In the
Probably,
farm.
I would say New Orleans.
Oh,
I reckon.
Yeah, Motown, that kind of thing.
yeah.
And what getting lit refers to, is that sweet spot
Right.
where you have a couple of drinks, enough to relax.
Getting your buzz on.
Maybe a few nose beers, maybe a little whatever
Nose
you're
beers.
into.
Disclaimer.
And you just have, and you get to that state where you're relaxed enough to do your
Thing.
thing without being too wasted.
Yes, and
So that's what lit
that
refers
was
to.
a massive learning on the live show, wasn't it? Because
What was it?
I asked Moses today what his top 5 was going to be for the show tonight, and my suggestion was like the top 5 moments of
Yeah.
the last year of shows, and this is where this learning comes in, because remember the show where Moses showed up? He got home and he was so drunk,
Oh,
and then he kept
yeah.
drinking, and he got his butt out on the stream, and he put his finger in between his butt crack in front of the camera. And
How
then
could
you
you
got
forget
told
that?
off. Then he got told off by Doc Sanchez, and then he made an apology video.
Which was fucking awesome.
You were not lit that stream. You were wasted. So he learned that you just got to get in the lit zone to make the stream work. You can't be in the shit
You
face
were
wasted
fucked
zone.
up.
That
Great.
was such a good show, though. By
And
the way.
amazing work, Alex. I'm glad that we've got a drum roll just in time.
A drum roll, Alex.
Or a beat. It's a drum roll. The top 5 learning from
The number one.
the the number 1 learning
Hit it again.
from live streaming. Drum roll, please. Don't. I thought that's what you were doing.
Is he fucking
Drum roll,
wasted?
please.
Alex is just wasted.
The number one learning from live streaming with the Moses. Are you a servant or a slave?
Oh, that's as metaphorical, dark,
I
and
don't bloody
vague.
know.
Let,
Are you
let
a
us know all
servant
about
or a slave?
Slave to the
What is
booze.
the literal difference?
Because you're
You just asked.
great. Because we are all either one or the other.
Servant. I choose servant.
Yes, that's right. So even if you're the CEO of a company or you're the head honcho, the big cheese, you know, the boss bitch,
Shift manager at Macca's.
it's a service role. Everything is about service. I've learnt this with live
Especially
music.
in the drive-through.
You're giving. It's a privilege to be on stage. It's a privilege to be playing music, and when you start thinking about like that, as opposed to going, oh, I'm here playing this 3-hour set of covers that I don't want to do, you've become a slave to something which was your passion. Flip it on its head. You're here to entertain people, and it's about them. It's not actually about you and your ego. So that's my number one learning out of my top 5 learnings from live streaming.
Bloody good. We got the song?
Yeah.
Top 5.
Top
Do it in the KFC, Alex, the KFC.
From live streaming with the Moses.
Top 5 learning with the Moses. The Moses. Top 5 learnings from live streaming with the Moses. The Moses.
With the Moses. Top 5 learnings from live streaming with the Moses.
With the Maui boy.
Kia ora. Beautiful stuff.
I liked it.
It was
The
stunning.
piano gives a new dynamic.
It does.
It makes it harder to play our small instruments.
Yeah, that's actually a fucking good point.
Don't talk about the show on the show.
What about this
That's been
comment
my rule
that
for a
how
long
the
time.
stream is stopping and starting? Are we allowed to talk about that? Is that a problem?
I was going to ask you about that. You know when you're going to do the... Oh, sorry. Hi. You know when you're going to do the...
Morgan.
What do you... in the hot seat thing?
Yeah.
Before we do that...
Yeah.
I'm going to start and stop it again.